Hey y'all. Okay. I tried to film this once. This will be the second time because the first time my 4-year-old was in here being loud. So let's do this again real quick. I am filming my 2018 planner setup, but I do have the rest of my November inserts in here and my December inserts in here. But my setup is kind of, well, for the most part it's the same. I'm still using the same calendar inserts. This is what I will be using. This is my medium gillio Mia Cara in burgundy gray. Let me show you real quick how a Mia Cara comes. You have your popper pocket, which I have stamps and little knickknacks in here. Got stamps, a little sampler that I got from I have no idea where, and I think it was a meetup, and a coupon code from Erin Condren, and I have a few receipts. You have a zipper pocket right here, which I have some cards that didn't fit. You have a pocket back here. You have a pocket back here. And then you have, let me take the planner sleeve out. You have your pen pocket. You have your card pocket. This will be my planner wallet combo. This is what I'm playing. This is my whole deal. I don't need anything but this. You have another pocket back here. So let's take this out so I can show you my setup. I have my everyday cards here, my IDs. You have a pocket for whatever. I just have some pictures, some receipts. I have a dashboard here. I got this holographic C from Michaels, and I just got this. I just put this up here just to protect these little dashboards that I have put in. I got these at Joann's. I'm obsessed with New York, so that's how I decorated my planner. And it's just little cards. I have a pocket, a clear pocket here from Filofax. I have, probably should have looked this up before I started. I think it's, I cut from Frank Cartier. It's got espresso Patronum on it. I have a little picture that my son drew for me. I have a die cut from Sparkly Paper Co. It says don't touch my planner. And another little drawing my son made me. A die cut from Once More with Love. This is where my calendar starts. See, these inserts are for 2018. I didn't know that when I purchased them, so I started using them in October. And what I did was I just crossed it out and wrote the dates that went with the days, if that makes sense. Bear with me. And I am tracking blue for tournaments because my son's in karate. He goes to tournaments just about twice a month. And we're at the end of our season, so we'll have like a couple month break. Orange is for when my husband leaves and when he comes home. Yellow is for early release days for my son. Purple is for no school days. I'll put in a $sign for when days that we get paid. Red will be important events. And then I started using this to track my period as well, so I'll have red dots on my period and then brown dots on the days. Since my husband's only home 3 weeks at a time, I like to try and track the days that we get busy. So I have the same thing set up over here. I even have Go Out 18 already in for next year because I will be there. But when December's over, I will basically set this up the same way that I have this, except it'll be all of 2018 instead of October, November, December being set up for 2017. And I put slits in some of my pages just so it's easier to take them out and put them back in. And I don't know why those two pages look different. This page over here looks more blue than this one. It's weird. Okay, and this is going to be my main calendar aside from these, and I'll show you how I'm doing everything. This is the rest of November, so it's still how I was doing things. And this is the DIYfish, I want to say CS6. And let me show you the layout of this, just so I don't have to get it too crazy. You have your month on 2 pages, and I color code everything. Green is for my son, orange is for my husband, red is for my things, black is just other things that I should know about, TV shows, appointments that I write in real quick, brown is events, and blue is bills, purple is payday. And that will be the same thing, that will be the same everywhere that I color code. You have a small tracker here. I haven't figured out how I want to use this yet, but I will figure this out before January. And before the inserts start, you get a few blank pages. So what I did was I'll write notes and things on this. So this, I have what kits I'm going to use in my Erin Condren up until the end of the year. And some notes, meal plan. This is the weekly layout. This is for this week. Let me show you next week. Okay. This is the weekly layout. You get your week on 2 page. You get a small tracker, this blank space, and this blank space. I write everything out, and this is what guides me when I plan my videos in my Erin Condren. So like I said, everything has its color. Orange over here is for Etsy related stuff, because when my husband comes home, I use a yellowish orange color. And then black for TV shows, Spurs game days, and like trash and recycle. And it comes with a day on a page. You have your time down here. And then I use this whole side for to-do lists. Anything that I could track or need to track will go on here. Chewy. Anything that I can track, I will track on here. Even spending something that I need to make sure that I write somewhere else, I'll write it right here. If this, yeah, this is most likely where I'll write it all. So this is November. Once November's done, I'm gonna start with the same thing, but I've incorporated these month overview pages from Peanuts Planner Company. And for my forward planning, I was using a month on 2 pages, but I decided this next year I will use this monthly overview. So you have your important dates, a small calendar, which I will probably use for my husband's schedule, paydays, birthdays, and probably, I can't think of anything else other than paydays, birthdays, days that my husband comes home, things like that. It's a focus this month. Your bills due, you have a checklist, and you have like a little note section. So that's what I'll be using for my forward planning, which is why I have it from all the way from January to December of next year. And this is the same. It is the December booklet for the DIYfish inserts. And then you start with January. And I made these tabs myself. I'm probably going to list them in the shop next week. So I'll leave a link down below if you're interested in those. My first section, I have 7 small sections and 3 big sections. I'm going to try and go through these quickly. My first section is brain dump. Everything and anything that gets written down at the last minute and I can't put it in my calendar right away. Things that I need to do, like I owe my friend $20 for the trip we're about to take on the 28th. I need to go to this crystal place to get some crystals for my son. I need to figure out the day for a friend's wedding and things like that. If I don't have a place to put it, I put it in here first before I find a place to put it. My next section is my finances, and almost all my inserts are going to be Peanuts Planner Co. I'm using her monthly bills, So I have, I think a page of this. So there's 4 months that I can use this for bills. And it gives you the month to write down. You have your date that the bill is due, the details, the amount, and a checklist if you paid it. Because we're trying to save money, I am using, this next year I'm going to be using a spending tracker to just make sure I will probably color code what's what in categories. That way I can see specifically where what is going when we spend money. So I have one of these in here. I'm trying to weed my inserts, or trying to thin out my inserts. So I'll probably only keep, like, for the spending tracker, 1 page at a time. I have my budget tracker, and I have 3 pages of these in here. And it has the category, tracking period, the balance. You have your date, details, plus or minus, and balance. So we're getting really heavy into this budgeting because we're trying to save up for trips over the next couple years. So this is going to help me stay on top of making sure that I'm not overspending on certain things, because I can get a little crazy. I mean, planner supplies alone, it can get pretty nuts. I have a password tracker because no matter what, I almost always forget at least one password every time I log on to pay bills. It's just ridiculous. And I put in an online orders page in here. You have your date, details, and it has 2 checklists. So I'm guessing shipped, received, mark it down. That's to keep track of that. I have another pouch with a note that has my son's teachers' names, emails, and phone numbers, so I can keep track of that. I have some die cuts from Sparkly Paper Co. and the Fox and Pip. My next divider is Wellness and Fitness. And I got these covers from DIYfish Printables. And I really like them because it has the birth date, doctor's information, school information, and other information on it. My file came different with Addison, so I have to figure out a way to tweak it to print it with her information on the back of the page instead. I like these because it has the information, but I like the doctor's visit inserts that I have over here. And so I'll get to that in a minute. I have my mood logs. Over the last few years, I suffer from depression and anxiety, and it's gotten worse over the years. So I want to keep this to kind of track that, because I noticed that I want to see if it's getting worse while my husband's gone, or if it gets better while he's home. So I have my mood log for that. I have the doctor's visits, and the reason I like hers is because it goes into a lot more details. You have your name, date, time, location, doctor, contact number, reason for visit, notes, canceled, complete, or rescheduled date, or follow-up date. So Peanut Planner Co., her stuff is pretty amazing. I'm trying to lose weight. Over the last 6-7 years, I've consistently gained weight. I mean, I was pregnant twice between that, but still, it's no excuse to keep the weight on. So I have a weight log here to track any ups and downs I have with that over the year, because I do plan on working out a lot more. By this end of this year, I'm going to be hitting the gym a little more. I have these year at a glance inserts, and it is basically to track the days that I work out and to track the rare and few days that I take care of myself. So these will be my self-care days, and these will be my workout days. My next divider is menu. I have menu and groceries from Peanut Planner Co. You have your Monday through Sunday, you have your groceries, and you have a small grid down here. Sometimes this isn't enough, so I'll continue it down here. and it's lined so it's easy, so I can put breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner if I want to get into that much detail. I don't always do that. I mean, it's fair. You gotta just gotta put me in a good mood to go into that much detail on my grocery list. My next divider is work, and in the front I have this to buy, which is my wish list for things that I want to get and upgrade for my shop, but they're pricey, so it's those kind of things that you really gotta save up for. And I'm gonna show you these blank before I show you how I use them. This is the month on 2-page overview from Peanuts Planners Co. You have your month right here. You have two, I don't know if these are trackers, but I'll show you how I use them in a minute. You have two blank boxes. You have your daily tracker, checklist, and a small blank section. So these are what I will be using for the whole year, because this right here is, it's amazing. I use my monthly to write down little notes that I need, new releases, when I'm deactivating certain listings. I will be using these boxes to track how much I'm spending on Etsy fees, how much I'm spending on paper, ink. This down here will be my new release list. So I will write down what's coming to the shop if I completed it, and that'll be the whole month of new releases. I have my daily tracker. I will be using my checklist for things that I want to design or things that I want to change, and I'll just check it off once I did it. My goals, things that I want to get done. Like I want to figure out a notes kit, a mini kit, a bullet journal kit, so much crafting personal monthly. And then this side I will be using to track how many hours I work, which works out perfectly because there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 squares there. So it works out really well. And I have another to buy back here just to remind me when I had to stock up on paper and stuff like that. My next section is reminder, and I have a to buy insert here. I have a few. I have a cleaning weekly checklist, and I'm hoping that I can set up a routine to help me maintain and keep control of my house. So that's what I'm hoping to do with that. Right now it's mayhem, especially when my husband's gone. So I'm hoping this will help me develop a routine. And then my last small section is references. This insert will only be in here until the beginning of next month, because that's when we get back from our trip. But it's a trip traveler bundle, and it's from Printable Pineapple. Printable Pineapple, yeah. And it's got your trip details. It has a whole bunch that you can pick and choose what works for you. So I have my trip details, my packing list. I have a few packing list pages. Your travel expenses, have a few pages of those. Your itinerary overview. I put this in here thinking this would be enough, but I think it's going to be too small for what we plan to do in the 5 days that we're going to be in New York City. So I'll probably take that out. You have your daily itinerary, which is probably still going to be just right for what we need. And that's the end of that. I have makeup reference. I'm in the process of trying to weed out products that I bought that I don't like, and products that I really like, and I want to be able to write them all down and write the shade that I have, and kind of prevent myself from buying more than I need or buying a duplicate of something. So I'm hoping this will help me with that. I have a passwords tracker, a coupons code tracker, and then I have this goals and rewards. I probably won't use the rewards because my goal is to save money for the trips that we want to take, but I'm probably going to price out our trips because we have 2 big trips coming in the next couple years. We want to go back to Disney in 2019, and we want to go to Hawaii for our 10th anniversary, which is where we got married. So I'll probably map it out, price it out, see how much it's going to be, and then write that down as my goals so I can track how much we're saving to put away for that. I might put for my reward like a cookie when I get like $1,000 saved for a trip or something. My next section is lists, and I made these 3 big sections because I wrote down everything I thought I would need as far as a tab, and I had 10. Instead of having 3 little ones like these, I decided to make them so they would fill up the last section. So I did that. I have lists, and I have my lists pages from Annie's Planned Printables, and I have everything here from things I want to change to my sticker kits or add to my sticker kits, ideas I have for my kits. Since we're going to New York City this month, we literally have a map marked down with all the places we want to go see. We've written down the numbers in them. We have bars that we want to go to over there, so we have them marked down with numbers, and dinner places to go eat. So we did that. I put this list in here. It's just things that I want to look up, books that I want to read. This I gotta take out. Video ideas. I did want to start a family home/vlog channel. Don't know if I'm gonna do it. I'm barely getting used to talking to y'all like this, so I don't know if I'd be able to talk to y'all facing me. It's just a little weird. I'm still getting used to it. So my goal is, if I ever reach 5,000 subscribers, maybe I'll do that. I have ideas for my planner channel, and that's that. Projects. I have these 2 tabs. These 2 tabs will always stay projects, but right now they are taken up. Once the holidays, this one's holiday and this one's home. Once the holidays pass, I can take this sticker off and put in the next project. So let's see, what are we gonna do after Christmas? Valentine's is coming up. I can make a project to make little goodies for my son's class or something. Something simple. Or the next project, whose birthday's coming up? My birthday's coming up in March. So I mean, I could use that as a project. But either way, I can take these off and switch them with something else once I'm done with that project. So for the holidays one, I have the Christmas bundle from Peanuts Planner Co. And I have holiday movies, gift lists, and yes, we are the people that are going to be shopping for gifts at the last minute, because we're just crazy like that. And cards to send. I've been really bad with sending Christmas cards out, so I'm hoping this will keep me on track. We have a bunch of family out of state and out of the country, so I think this would be a fun thing to start to make a tradition, routine, stuff like that. And then my project's home. I'm going to be putting in just a checklist page here. I don't know what that was. Just a checklist page here, because we have a bunch of things that we want to work on. For a while in the house, we want to build a wall in the dining room because you can see in through the door, through the front door without a wall. I want to paint the whole house. I want to remove the floors and put hardwood floors. Things like that will go in that section. And that's it. This is going to be my workhorse for 2018. I actually put it in my purse today. I carry around a Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis. I think that's what it's called. It is a smaller bag. I tend to fill it up really fast, and this big boy fits in there. So that made me a little more excited because I don't have to get another bag just so my planner will fit. But that's all from me. I think that's my whole setup for now. There will be a few things that I will add or change, and I'm hoping to do that in December while I work this out and see how I like it. That's it. I will see y'all next time. Bye.